Now on CoastTV News.
Sign plan.
So if the signage helps, we're all for it.
Ocean City looking to add a little direction to the boardwalk.
A playground for everyone.
I think it would be nice to have something like that.
Canal Front Park in Lewis getting a revamp that will be wheelchair accessible.
Storm watch.
We have our snow shovel now.
Prepping for snow with Delmarva in the crosshairs of another storm.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Snow back on the coast. What people in Sussex County are doing to prepare. Good evening. I'm Christina DeRobertis.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with some snow coverage. Stormy weather, that's on the way. It feels like we're on a good run here, have been with no snow on the coast, but that's all about to change. Those white flakes are expected to be falling out of the sky in the next few days. And naturally, people on the coast are making sure they're prepared. It is a cold one out there, no snow right now, but that check seems like it's in the mail and it's going to be cashed over the next few days. Once the fluffy stuff does start falling, that's when you're going to need a shovel. And even if you're just staying home, as Brendan Conroy reports, preparing ahead, it makes a big difference.
Getting ready for another coastal covering. Of snow, that is. After a mild few weeks on the coast, some chilly white flakes could cover our Sussex County over the next few days. And people are already preparing.
I did my groceries today, so I don't have to go out tomorrow in case there is snow on the next couple of days.
Our meteorologists predict 5 to 7 inches of snowfall on average, but some spots will see even more than that. Jack Vaughn lives in Lewis and tells CoastTV, unlike last time, he's ready.
We have our snow shovel now, a couple of them. We'll be more prepared. It doesn't look like it's going to be quite as bad as the last, but bad enough.
Lindsay Barr works at Ace Hardware in Lewis. She says this week looks a little different than a normal winter week on the coast.
It's definitely been a big change from like earlier last week to now and where we're at. But yeah, I mean, we're trying to stay stocked with the shelves as well as we can with what we're given.
Amy Torres is getting her own head start on things.
I do think ahead, so if I do have other errands I need to run, then I would do it the day before.
While there is still some time before the snow starts to fall here on Sussex County, it does look like we're in for some serious snow. So load up now, be ready for later, and don't be surprised if you have a little cabin fever.
Coast TV's Brendan Conroy reporting there. And moving now to Rehoboth Beach, city crews are pre-treating streets there. People are asked to avoid parking on the street and to clear sidewalks. But reminder, don't over-salt the sidewalks or the blacktop. It can damage your property and it can be hurtful for pets.
This brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what do you still need for this snowstorm? And I know we were just talking in this room, it's a lot of things.
Yeah, we're not that prepared, but let's see how prepared you all are. And 83% saying already prepared, good to go. I'm very impressed with all of you. Some people still needing some groceries.
If you haven't voted yet, you can still do that. Go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app, and we'll show you updated results tonight on Coast TV News at 11.
We're taking a live look outside now into Ocean City, and our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams is going to join us. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Christina. We started off this afternoon under a winter storm watch. It was upgraded to a warning. We are concerned about, like Brendan just said, possibly 9 inches of snow in some isolated pockets. So the winter storm warning is active, really kicks in for Tuesday afternoon right around 1 o'clock and will conclude at about 7 o'clock. Now, this is also inclusive not just of Sussex County, but Ocean Pines down towards Snow Hill, all along Highway 113. We're looking for a significant dousing of snow, at the very least 5 inches for just about everyone that's in our viewing area. It hasn't begun just yet, but that's going to change. Then we talk about the timing. It could get in here as early as 1:30, beginning along Highway 50, going towards Berlin and then Ocean City. But then it encompasses our entire viewing area from Dewey Beach all the way to Millsboro, Georgetown, Seaford, and Delmar. Now, here's the trick. The farther inland you go, the higher the amount that we anticipate, possibly as much as 8 or more inches of snow. I'm going to take a look at 3 different models and show you why I've come up with such an aggressive expectation for the snow on Tuesday. Christina?
Okay, thank you, Paul. And for continued coverage of this expected winter storm on Tuesday night, you can listen to all of our radio stations, download our Coast TV First Alert weather app, and follow our live updates because we are your source for this winter event.
More affordable housing could soon be on the move to Georgetown. Town leaders are considering a project that would create an affordable cottage community within town limits. This plot off of East Market Street, currently sitting empty, could someday give 8 to 12 families a new home. The project's president says affordable housing is a need in Sussex County.
These people work, some of them are working 2 jobs, and they just live paycheck to paycheck. And they can't get out of the rut because to rent a house here is $2,500.
Project officials say Georgetown doesn't currently have a zoning ordinance for a cottage community. Tonight's resolution, if passed, would task the town's planning department with looking into how the project could be zoned.
In Rehoboth Beach, the owners of the Canal Side Inn have proposed a redevelopment that would convert the property from a 13-room inn to 4 townhomes. The inn has years of history. It's part of 300,000 square feet of land along the Lewis-Rehoboth Canal. It was rezoned from commercial to residential in 2009, but no decisions have been made just yet.
According to the Lewis Board of Public Works, the water department will be doing the hydrant flow tests on the second Wednesday of every month. This is going to begin February 12th in the area of Old Town White's Pond. If you live in Lewis, you might experience some of that low pressure or discolored water for up to 24 hours. If that does happen to you, Lewis BPW urges that you run your water on cold for 10 to 15 minutes until it clears.
Well, there are over 650 signs along the Ocean City boardwalk, and now the town is considering adding some more so that people are informed when they're walking along the boardwalk. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zippe is going to join us live from Ocean City. Kevin, the signs are not the only thing that could change.
Christina, the Ocean City Council is currently debating on whether or not to add more signs and information along the Ocean City Boardwalk, as well as redesigning some of the buildings, such as the one behind me. Walking along the boardwalk. That's one of the top things people do when visiting Ocean City. And in the middle of big crowds, it can be hard to find everything there is to offer.
Younger adults look a little confused when they're walking the boardwalk.
On Tuesday, the Ocean City Council will discuss adding new, bright, and friendly signs to the boardwalk to help people get around a little easier. If adopted, you'll see a new welcome sign, new dumpster signs, and even a brand new color scheme, where green and pink signs will let people know what they can and can't do on the boardwalk, and the blue and yellow signs for information, including where to find restrooms. While some believe this will be an improvement, others think it's unnecessary. We talked to one local in Ocean City who told Coast TV he believes there's already enough signs here on the Ocean City Boardwalk and believes that taxpayer money should be going somewhere else. Terry and Cheryl Gordon walk along the Ocean City Boardwalk a lot, and they say the more information, the better.
Anything that the town can do to help visitors find the buildings that they are looking for is helpful. So if the signage helps, we're all for it.
All of these ideas are still in the beginning phases, but if the plan is adopted, it won't be long before you start seeing signs everywhere along the Ocean City Boardwalk. Now, the Ocean City Council will be discussing this tomorrow, so from there, we'll see what happens. I'm Kevin Zippe, live in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. And also in Ocean City, the council will be talking tomorrow about buying new flooring for the convention center without a bidding process. The $800,000 flooring used for Olympic volleyball will help bring in more sporting events, according to the town. This will allow the convention center to host games like volleyball, basketball, and pickleball. And we are just getting started this evening.
Milford's Big Lots set to close for good. Items discounted and shoppers a little heartbroken.
We are expecting a winter storm at our doorstep by Tuesday afternoon. I have the latest tracking of the storm for you coming up.
But first, Lewis leaders look to take the next step on building a new playground. That story when we're back in just 60 seconds.
Ashley's President's Day mattress sale is going on now. Save up to $800 on select Purple adjustable mattress sets, or receive a $699 instant gift with the purchase of any Tempur-Pedic mattress set. Plus, special financing options for every budget at Ashley.
Now it's time for Roofer of the Day. Led by Tyler Hershey, the crew at Hershey Exteriors came out with a strong game plan. It all started with excellent coverage, highlighted by an equipter and protective netting. But Hershey didn't stop there. When they spotted any openings in the roof, boom! They closed the gaps, keeping the home safe from any leaks. And they provide a free Golden Pledge warranty that's backed by GAF. Now that's a game changer. If you need a roof, I'd go with Hershey Exteriors, because life is sweeter with Hershey Exteriors.
Furnitureland's President's Day sale is going on now. Save up to 25% off personalized looks store-wide, or get 0% APR for 60 months. Furnitureland, in style, in stock, in your home today.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Playground plans for a new playground at Canal Front Park in Lewis.
At a city council meeting happening now, officials are discussing a grant program to fund the replacement for the children's playground.
Coast TV News reporter Emma Aiken is live in Lewis. Emma, this project, it's going to cost a lot of money.
Christina, if you follow me over here, this new playground is estimated to cost almost $500,000. The grant money from DENREC would fund up to $225,000 of the total cost, and the city is responsible for the rest. Jessica Fowler and her daughter visit Canal Front Park in Lewis weekly, but say it's just not the same without the swings and slides that were once here.
And obviously we miss the playground very much. It's okay.
The children's playground was knocked down back in October, but now construction for a replacement is underway. About half of it is being paid for through a grant program from DENREC. The rest falls on the city, and the city says this new playground is going to be wheelchair accessible.
I don't know if other older adults, if that's what they want to see the money invested in. It was a fully functioning playground before, but I know a lot of areas, we have friends that they have kids that are very mobility hindered in some ways, and I think it would be nice to have something like that.
Jan Underwood and her dog often walk the park.
I know up in Newcastle County, they made a lot of the parks wheelchair accessible, which is very good idea.
At the city council meeting on Monday, officials will say whether they are in support of the project and confirm that they are covering additional expenses to the grant money. The city says the children's playground will be sliding into completion in the spring. The city tells me one way the new playground will be more accessible is it will have safety surfacing on the bottom instead of mulch like the old one. That's on pause for right now due to the cold weather, but there will also be a wheelchair accessible merry-go-round. In Lewis, Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
We are now under a winter storm warning. I'm going to detail what that means and what that means for your scheduling for the next 2 days.
Download the free Coast TV First Alert Weather app today.
At Arctic Heating and Air Conditioning, we are offering great deals on new system replacements. We have financing options from 0% for 36 months or options with payments below $95 a month. Don't need financing? Arctic is offering instant rebates up to $1,400. Qualifying customers can receive up to a $2,000 federal tax credit on Energy Star certified systems, and Delmarva Power customers can receive up to a $960 instant rebate on select systems.
A wet crawl space is a lurking hazard, inviting mold, rot, and structural worries. The answer is Brazier's Crawl Space Encapsulation. Our specialist tailors the solution to your exact crawl space. Our expert team cleans and upgrades your crawl space into a pristine, protected environment, and we only use April Air dehumidifiers, reliable and robust, complete with a 5-year warranty. Take the first step to a drier, safer home. Call Brazier's or visit our website. Your peace of mind is just one call away.
Secondhand smoke lingers for hours, and it's killed almost 3 million people since 1964. When you smoke in the house, everyone in the house smokes. So, take it outside. Visit takeitoutside.de.org.
home with love with a new bath from Bath by Spicer Brothers. Our factory-trained experts can transform your space into one you'll love in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and our done right guarantee, you can have peace of mind knowing your new bath or shower will last a lifetime. Right now, get 50% off installation, plus take advantage of no interest and no payments until 2026.
Call to schedule your free in-home consultation. Bath by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
This February, fall in love with safety and reliability, because at Gateway Subaru, we believe love means keeping you safe. From rain and snow to sunny skies, Subaru's legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive has you covered through any weather. Right now, take home a new 2025 Subaru Outback and take advantage of great financing rates as low as 1.9%. Stop by today to pre-order the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester Hybrid, designed for tomorrow. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Transform your home with Coastline Sunrooms and Awnings. Collectively, with over 40 years experience, our expert team has been designing porch enclosures, sunrooms, and awnings that bring comfort and style to your home.
Whether you're looking for protection from the sun or extra living space, we're here to help. Call now to schedule a no-obligation design. We are offering a free electric recessed fireplace with your sunroom purchase, or get a free upgrade to a motorized awning with an awning purchase. Coastline Sunrooms and Awnings. We show up.
Track the storm with CoastTV First Alert Weather.
Before we get started, I want to encourage you strongly to be sure to download our app, because you're going to need that. We are right now under a winter storm warning, and I expect everyone to receive at the very least 5 inches of snow or more. Our Boardwalk Plaza camera, Rehoboth Beach, 36 degrees, and will drop to 33 with partly cloudy skies by 10 o'clock with the moisture building. So what are we expecting? We have two storms. The first storm is going to be Tuesday afternoon going into Wednesday with accumulated snow and a mix. Then the second punch, or the second storm, is going to be primarily rain for us. But we're not expecting the snow to stick around for an extended period of time, but we're expecting a lot of snow to hit when it does. Right now, we're at 33 degrees in Milton, 36 Georgetown, Delmar, and in Seaford. So we're close to freezing as we speak. Winter storm warning for all of Sussex, for Lewis, Rehoboth Beach, Bottom Hills, down towards Ocean View, Ocean City, Ocean Pines, Holly Grove, Berlin, Ironshire, all along Highway 113. I'm looking for widespread snow, and then the farther inland you go, like near the Seaford area, I'm expecting more in the way of accumulation, and that's going to kick in for us by Tuesday afternoon until we get to, let's say, Wednesday morning, and Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock is when the winter storm warning expires. These are the numbers, and they look really aggressive. 5 to 6 from Georgetown south and north of Georgetown, and right around Seaford and north, I'm expecting between 7 to 9, and to be quite honest, we could receive even more. I'm going to show you 3 different models and show you why I came up with that conclusion. First of all, the timeline. As early as 1:30, we're going to start seeing the snow make its move on us in Fenwick Island, Selbyville. Then it covers the entire viewing area by 3:30. Then we're looking for an amount of snow, possibly an inch per hour, as a result of this all-encompassing system. You see, it takes until, let's say, 1:30 Wednesday morning before we start seeing any kind of rain creep into the picture, but even that's suppressed again with additional snow following right behind it. Now, the amount of snow, we start off with what I call the European model. By 5:30, we're looking at an inch over towards Bethany Beach, but watch how this jumps dramatically here. Goes up to like 7 inches in Millsboro, Selbyville by 4 o'clock in the morning, Wednesday. Now, that's one of the models. There's another model that we're looking at, the GFS, or the American model as well. Now, as we go through the timeline with this one, we're looking at 6.9, possibly 7, up to 8 down towards the Salisbury area, and 5 along the coast. See, with both of those models, we take a look at our in-house model, and that one's looking for a tabulation of at least 5 inches for a lot of these areas as well. So that's why we're looking for this to become problematic for us now, as far as down towards Newark and those areas, not quite as aggressive with that. Here's a look at your extended forecast. Be sure you download that app, and we'll keep you posted.
Thank you, Paul. Well, you may remember a few months ago, Big Lots announced they were closing all stores across the country. Since then, a few hundred locations have been bought and will now remain open, but Milford, not one of those locations staying open, and the entire store is discounted. Even the shelves are for sale. Some shoppers say they're heartbroken.
It's always sad when a store closes, you know, a small store, and there's a lot of memories with it, a lot of personal things, you know, that I would look for when I was in there. So it's just kind of sad to see it close.
Now, CoastTV spoke with one employee who said the Milford Big Lots is expected to close in the next few weeks, but there's no official date for that yet.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Eagles fans, welcome to the end of the road to victory for the second time ever. And now you might need to clear your calendar on Valentine's Day. The Eagles will hold their Super Bowl parade in the City of Brotherly Love this Friday, February 14th. It's a green and white confetti capper to a dominant season for the Birds. Philly scored a combined 145 points across its 4 playoff games. That's the most scored by any team in a single postseason run. The Eagles are holding a press conference tomorrow at 11 a.m. to reveal specifics for Friday's festivities. From the Eagles to the Hawks, UMES women's basketball is currently playing Howard right now. Maryland Eastern Shore currently sits 4th in the MEAC at 3-3, while the Bison are 5-1, right behind Norfolk State for the conference lead. And tonight at 8, the men are scheduled to follow against the Howard men's team. The Hawks are the only team left in Division I college basketball without a D1 victory. Howard is 4-2 in conference play. UMES has dropped 4 straight games to the Bison. That is for sports. Enjoy the games, everybody. Have a good night.
Soaring Over the Shore is sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
Can you hear the music? For decades, the bandstand has been the hub for arts and music here in the nation's summer capital and continues to do so.
Sitting smack dab in the middle of Rehoboth Avenue, the Rehoboth Beach Bandstand has been the place for free music and entertainment in town. Each year, over 40 bands bring beautiful melodies to this open-air concert venue, with the salt air from the nearby Atlantic Ocean just adding to the ambiance. First conceptualized by the Hayes family in 1963 as a way to bring music to the beach town, concerts went from on the green, literally, to a full-scale bandstand, bringing acts like the USO Show Troupe to make Rehoboth sing. An iconic sight for those who frequent the town year-round, and an iconic sound as summer sweetly sinks in. The bandstand is a beloved part of Rehoboth Beach, always.
As a fellow veteran and family-owned business, Morse Roofing and Siding loves to give back to those that have served for the freedoms of this country.
Dear Lieutenant Colonel Richard Marks, thank you for your service. In honor of your 20-plus years in the U.S. Air Force, we would like to give you, as our gift, this new Certainty roofing system at no cost to you.
And right now, we would like to give a free Certainty upgrade to any military veteran between now and December the 31st.
There's good.
There's better.
And then there's more.
For 150 years, Ocean City, Maryland has been somewhere to smile about. From our beautiful beaches to our iconic boardwalk, we've been creating memories that last a lifetime, whether you're chasing the perfect wave, a hole-in-one, or a sunset stroll. Celebrate our 150th anniversary with 150 days of celebrations, special events, and deals all year long. Book now and save in 2025 at ococean.com/150. Ocean City, Maryland, somewhere to smile about.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
L&W Insurance, your partners in protection since 1932. As one of Delaware's largest independent insurance agencies, we are committed to meeting all of your insurance needs.
Citadel Concepts and L&W have formed a great relationship. We've been trusting them for over 10 years.
At L&W Insurance, we aim to be your trusted business partner. As a local, I care about providing your employees with comprehensive benefits and insurance protection. For all your commercial and personal insurance needs, trust L&W to be your partner in protection.
At All Mobility, we keep you moving. Whether it's wheelchair-accessible vans, scooters, home ramps, or lift chairs, we've got the perfect mobility solution for you. Our experts will help customize options to fit your needs and lifestyle so you can stay independent and active. Scooters, ramps, vans, and more. Get moving with All Mobility. Come see us today or schedule a home consultation. allmobilitystore.com.
My patients mean the world to me. It's why I come to work every day.
When a patient gives me a hug or says, I can't believe you were able to do this for me.
Getting somebody out of pain.
Seeing a patient be able to smile when they haven't for years.
Somebody that's afraid and then they're not afraid anymore.
I love making a difference in other people's lives for the better.
I think that's a really amazing thing that you can do for somebody else.
I'm thankful that I get to do it.
Open 6 days a week with convenient hours. Call and schedule your appointment today.
Have you bought a house in the last decade, but it's just not quite big enough? At Paul Davis, we can design and build you a brand new addition or remodel your whole home from start to finish. With over 50 years experience of building and restoring homes, we've made the process quick and easy while making it affordable. Call Paul Davis today, and one of our design consultants can be at your home as soon as tomorrow to give you a free estimate for your new addition or whole home remodel. Or visit our new showroom in Salisbury, Maryland, 100 Marvel Road.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
Our dry tech camera showing us we're looking for increasing cloud cover as we drop down to near freezing. We're under a winter storm warning, meaning we're watching out to 5 to 7 inches of snow, at the very least, with isolated pockets of 7 and 9 inches in some areas. Our umbrella giveaway winner is Jeffrey DeGregorio of Rehoboth Beach. Congratulations. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line, sponsored by Broxette, Mandalis, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast, a red alert day for tomorrow, because we're watching out for at least 5 inches of snow for everybody and more in other areas.
Okay, thanks again, Paul. And thanks for joining us for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.